Hello, I'm Pam of healingstars.com, and I'm showing you the chart. It's a lunar eclipse, full moon, happening this Friday. It's set for London, and hopefully you can see at a glance what's happening here. First of all, what is an eclipse? It's the relationship of the sun and the moon and the earth. And a lunar eclipse only happens at a full moon. We've just had a new moon eclipse, which was visible over a lot of the UK and Europe. Now, this is part of a series of eclipses, and it's to do with the South Node. Here's the South Node. Here it is, just changed sign, 29 Leo, the North Node, 29 Aquarius. There's the Sun with Mercury, with that South Node. Now, the Sun and Mercury are combined together in Virgo, the Moon opposite in Pisces. And this eclipse will shine a light, illuminate a pathway in your chart. So before I delve into it, I'm giving a special offer to do with the eclipses, to do with letting go, because that's what the South Node wants to let go of everything to do with Virgo and move towards a more spiritual connection with the moon in Pisces. We have a really good connection here of Jupiter, the mighty Jupiter in Leo, in a flow of energy. That blue line is a flow of energy to Saturn. To me, that's think big, Jupiter. What's your vision? What's your solar plexus? It's your power. Leo's your heart as well. And it connects you to Saturn. Not the best of planets for anyone. However, Saturn gives us grounding. It's also commitment. So when we commit to something, it's a wonderful phrase, all manner of things, providence can work in our favor. I encourage that for you this time. Chiron, really important. You can see Chiron here at Naught Taurus. It's gone retrograde along with lots of other planets, but it is also in a flow of energy to that Sun and Mercury. Chiron is the archetype of the wounded healer. It's back briefly in the very sign it was when it was first discovered in 1977. It's in a sign relating Taurus to Venus. And here we have Venus in her own sign of Libra. She will be moving into Scorpio, but not yet. So we have Mercury exalted in Virgo. What is Virgo all about? For you Virgos out there, you know, it's all about detail. It's all about attending to detail and getting things right. The negative can be perfectionism, absolutely. However, it's also very deeply involved with healing. And healing here is to do with the old wounds of Chiron. We have a very important connection right now with Neptune and Uranus, Neptune and Pluto. They're all working favorably together. Uranus is all about innovative, the rebel, think outside the box. That's what Uranus likes. Now in Gemini, a sign it's very happy in. It's to do with communication. It's to do with genius. Let that genius out. And it's governed, Gemini, by Mercury, exalted. What's not to like about that, I say? Neptune is the co-ruler of Pisces. There's two rulers for Pisces, Neptune and Jupiter. So I've just said Jupiter is really wonderful here, perfect. Neptune can be illusion. It can be disappointment. It can be sacrifice or suffering. And it is illusion or disillusion. So that sensitivity is Pisces. And of course, it's now highlighted because it's at this lunar eclipse. Now, The sun is rising. This is very early in the morning. It's 5:18, so the eclipse itself happens, a few hours. It's not like the solar eclipse, a few minutes. It's a few hours. So the moon is setting. This is the west. It's setting. You might see it. It's really wonderful to see a lunar eclipse. It's red. The moon goes red. It's stunning. We also have Mars, of course, up there. You won't see Mars necessarily, but it's in the sign of Cancer right now. Not a great sign for Mars. It's a water sign. Cancer, to do with our family, to do with our tribe, our feelings, our emotions. So Mars is very involved here with how do you feel? Can you be caught with negativity? Because that's the nature of Cancer. It can be moody emotions. It's in a good relationship. There's a flow of energy. Look at those blue lines. They flow to the moon. But it's also in a tense relationship and building to Saturn. Hence, astrologers are talking about Mars square Saturn. That is not easy. Mars, however, is moving forward. It is. Saturn is now retrograde. So in the following week, that will ease. We might see more diplomacy coming from Venus down there in her sign of Libra. Balance, harmony. The diplomat is Venus. I want you to ponder on this eclipse. You might want to get up really early if you can see it, but notice it is setting in the west. So you might not see it, but feel it. Go into the emotion of it. And notice also in this eclipse, Uranus is right at the top here. It's very significant, that Uranus. It's forming what we call a T-square. And the T-square energy, you always have to look opposite. So what's opposite of Gemini? Sagittarius. What's Sagittarius connected to? Jupiter. Leadership is being called for right now. Not just for the world, but for each and every one of us to move into the heart qualities of that wonderful lion quality. And then the maiden. The Virgo is the maiden. The only sign of the zodiac represented by a human. Quite interesting that. Most of the zodiac are animals. Virgo isn't. So please take me up on my offer at healingstars.com, and thank you for watching. And please tune in. This is a full moon. It is a time of heightened emotions and feelings. Bye for now. Bless you all. Healingstars.com.